Hey gang, got a sort of a backlit coffee with Brent this morning. If you can see, I've got the pumpkiny Octobery mug, and here in Gainesville, it feels great. It's in the 60s. We have our own version of fall on the back porch, but it's not your traditional maple trees. No, don't bark, dogs. Don't bark. There's dogs. We have a plumeria tree. It's been beautiful. I've talked about the plumeria. Well, let me show you what the plumeria is doing. Yeah, it's kind of got its own thing in terms of like fall. So leaves fall off a plumeria tree in Hawaii as well, I guess. Um, so somebody called me out yesterday and said, "Hey, wait a minute! You said you were going to do some more episodes of Coffee with Brent," and yes, that's true. And so what I want to talk to you today is about yeast, not just the kind, Well, yes, of course, the kind you bake with, but specifically, okay. So again, doing my devotional readings. Um, in a series of encounters, Jesus warns his disciples, beware of the yeast of the Pharisees, and because they were really kind of literal minded, and that was the thing back then. I mean, there were certain foods you could eat and couldn't eat, and certain ways, and all that stuff they took very literally. He said, and what he explained was the yeast. When he says the yeast, he's talking about the teachings of the Pharisees, which is a religious group, really highly orthodox religious group, but sort of lost sight of the forest for the trees and all the details of their teaching and laws and rules and stuff. It really, what yeast is a thought system. Okay? So, what Jesus is saying is that your thought system is super important because it will affect everything. So if your thought system is based on negativity and or your thought system is based on what do I, I've got to look for every opportunity to get ahead, or if your thought system is, oh no, if this doesn't work out, I've only got one chance. Sort of like, by the way, that's sort of my default system. If I'm going to be honest with you, it's sort of this scarcity mindset that if I blow it, there won't be another chance, and I have to overcome that. That's my natural thought system. That's my natural yeast. Whatever your thought system is, it will decide, your life experience and determine your actions. There's a car right down here. I don't know if I can see it. I don't want to hold this up too much. That car right down there has a bumper sticker. It says, if anything can go right, it will. Now, that is no more true than if anything can go wrong, it will. But you know what? It's a heck of a lot better thought system because it anticipates good things happening and has a positive mindset. And that's what I'm trying to do, And that's been the purpose of these, is try to help change people's mindsets, including my own, okay? Including my own. And so I'm a work in progress, and you know what? Guess what? You are too. But just beware the yeast, all right? So go make some pumpkin bread or something like that, but beware the yeast, the thought system that you're working on, and replace it with a thought system that's going to lead to positive outcomes and good things happening in your life. Because that's what I want for you. I really do. All right, turning this off now. By the way, this is not pumpkin coffee. I don't like that flavored stuff generally. But it's a heck of a mug, huh? Bye.